Clear prop. It is just about the most fun I've had so far. The first time I turned on the smoker and I turned around and looked at it, I had to let out a little woo! It was fun.
I like everything about flying, whether I'm 50 feet off the ground and watching for hogs and power lines, or I'm taking 10,000, 20,000 feet in the air with, in a jet. It's everywhere I want to go, I go.
Now the most natural thing in the world is for my daughter to be in the back seat of the airplane. So for her to become a pilot, it's very much like we think of our child going to get a driver's license when they turn 16. It was just a rite of passage. She was a very proficient instrument pilot, and but her way of describing things was, this clock tells you how fast you're going, and this clock tells you how high you are. And so all of those instruments were called a clock. But she knew what they did, but she didn't know their names.
I thought everybody had an airplane. I really knew no different. I could probably fly an instrument panel when I was 4 because I couldn't see out the window. It was there, everybody had a car, I had an airplane. And that was my world, we were there.
Just about everyone I meet talks about, this is so cool that you've got this opportunity here. I was talking around, a couple of people asked me, does your boyfriend fly or does your husband the pilot? And I always said, and I'd say like, nope, I'm the one getting into spraying. And I had a few people actually turn around and go, really? I didn't actually realize how true it was that there is so few women in aviation until I went down for my commercial training at a different school where I was one girl in a class of about 14 people. In fact, I didn't have any sort of discrimination at all until I went down there and I told somebody, yeah, I'm training to be a flight instructor. And he looks at me and he's like, I wouldn't want you.
And today, pretty much the same story. I'll tell people I'm a pilot examiner, and more often than you would like to think, they're just like, oh, do you fly?
I think sometimes we get a misconception that women don't understand these things, that somehow we're not capable. We just look at the world a little differently. The glasses are a slightly different color for us.
There's a lot of women in here who, their husband flies or they have family who flies and that's how they get into it, but otherwise they don't really know it's an option.
It's life-changing. It will open your eyes, open horizons to new things, even if it's not something you think you'll do for a lifetime. You meet new people. You definitely become more confident in what you're capable of.
Find an instructor who makes you feel comfortable and go for an airplane ride. Not necessarily a lesson, but just sit in the left seat of that airplane and let them explain to you what's going on, and you're going to get hooked. It's a superpower. Really, who doesn't want to have the superpower, the ability to fly?